I know, it's been a while since I last did an album review, but you know what? I was feeling so overworked with all the music that I had been putting out back to back to back that I thought, you know what, this week I'm gonna take it easy a little bit and I'm gonna do an album review. I missed talking to the camera to you guys anyway, and ladies. And also I promised an album review of this particular band for a while now, right before I stopped doing the reviews. And this one's for you, for all of you, but also for you, my friend Kim, who loves Great White. And before we move on, yes, my hair is gone, if you were asking. And why am I covering a hair metal band if I have no hair anymore? Well, my hair is gone and so is my ego. And you know, it's about the music anyway, right? It's not the 80s anymore. So forget about that, it grows anyway. So let's go with the members, right? Shall we? The vocals, we have Jack Russel, great vocalist. Lead guitarist Mark Kendall, who is very underrated. Nobody mentions him in lists of top guitarists, but he deserves to be in it. And you'll just have to listen to this album. It's perfect to show it off. We have the rhythm guitarist Michael Lardie, bass drum Lorne Black, that's a cool name, and on the drums Audie Desbrow. And a special mention to Tracy Martin, who's the girl in the album cover and also on 3 of the music videos for these albums. So, and she's gorgeous. Like, I was watching the music video today of Lady Red Light, which is the first song, and I'm infatuated with her right now, so I had to give her a mention. Like, she's perfect if she was still that age. But anyway, let's get to the album. So Once Bitten is, and you know, the thing is, Once Bitten, Twice Shy. Twice Shy is the next album. But anyway, Once Bitten, very, very solid album. If I have to summarize it, it's 80s blues hard rock with a touch of hair metal or glam metal, whatever you want to call it. Why? I mean, the little touch would be like the high-pitched, high-energy vocals and the riffs, and I mean the songwriting overall, it's merging all of those factors together, you know, the blues rock and the glam metal sound together. When it comes to the songs themselves, most of the songs are medium tempo, and you only have one song that is super fast, like touching on the metal side already, and one song that is an actual ballad. So that already makes this band stand out, because as you may know if you've been watching these reviews, hair metal were known mostly for their ballads. Like, even today, if you hear a glam metal song on the radio, it's most likely a ballad, with some exceptions, right, like Cherry Pie and stuff like that. But you get my point. One ballad, one fast song. And this is another special thing. There are only 9 songs, and the album is actually, the duration is, the average length is like 43 minutes or something like that. You know, the average is 45 minutes in general. So with only 9 songs, and how did they reach that average length? Well, some of the songs are way longer, you know, like Rock Me is like 7 minutes long. You know, another song is like 6.5 or something. So overall, you know, fewer songs, but they're solid. They're solid. When it comes to the songwriting itself, let's just dig deeper, right? We have the big hooks, like always, right? Some of the songs that are longer sometimes do occupy a lot of silence. So if you're one of those people that have like a short span, you may be skipping those songs altogether, or maybe just the silent parts. For example, Rock Me itself has a very silent beginning, very slow, very slow. Like in the beginning, there's no sound, and then slowly it comes in a fade in, and eventually it starts building it up. Like the chorus of Rock Me is like super high energy, and comparing it to the beginning, that there's like no sound, it's a huge contrast. One could even say it's a power ballad, but I don't consider it a ballad at all. Next, oh, and I have to praise this from the members. They have so much chemistry. Like I was listening closely for any imperfections, and I couldn't find any. Like they're just solid. Like the bass, the drums, the vocals, and everything overall, it just flows perfectly. Like they were meant for each other musically. It's perfect. And also, there are no filler songs, so that's what I love of this album. That there's only 9 songs. All of the songs count, and all of the songs are good. That's why I had a hard time choosing the highlights, and we'll get to the highlights later. But if we're honest, most of them are, if not all of them, they're highlights. They have something that makes them stand out from the other. When it comes to the lyrics, they're not that deep overall. The main theme is, especially in the first half, it's about a certain woman. It's not even like women and sex in general, but it's like one particular woman. Like one song he talks about how she makes him feel so good, and in the other one, I think it's called Mistreater, of course, she used to show a face of an angel and then she treats him badly. So it's about one woman, generally speaking. Later we do get to deeper conversation, deeper topics, but it's just like a couple of songs that are really deep. But overall it's just women and sex and love. Is the common topics of the 80s, right? So it's no surprise there. But if you're looking for a band that is like a gateway band for rock and metal music, this album is pretty good for that. Because although there aren't that many ballads, the songs are just solid. Like they make you move, and they're good for the bars, and they're actually danceable to an extent, you know. So the normal non-rock fan will most likely be able to appreciate many of these songs. Even the fastest song is pretty chill compared to other metal songs. Like I think a big reason of it is also there is not that much distortion in the rhythm guitar. There's a lot of overdrive, but it doesn't feel distorted at all. And I think the distortion is the number one reason that scares people away from this kind of music. So I think that's one of the main reasons. And also, you know, the big hooks and the catchy lyrics and the catchy riffs and things like that are also good for the normal listener. Here and there is piano, especially played like how they play it in the blues. And also Lady Red Light especially has a cool synthesizer solo. So, you know, if you're looking for a hard rock 80s band with kick-ass songs, this band and this album in particular are amazing. They're great for that. When it comes to the production, just like everything else in the 80s, it's clear, crisp. The balance is good. It's just good. Like no instrument is overwhelming the other. You can even hear the bass clearly. Generally speaking, in this genre, the drums will have a lot of reverb, right, to make it feel like it's in a big room. But these drums actually stay true to the blues, and they're kind of dry actually, but not too dry that they don't blend in with the rest of the instruments, but not as wet as some of the contemporary drums of other bands. Another instrument that is dry, of course, is the bass and the rhythm guitar. The only ones that have a lot of reverb and delay are the lead guitar and the vocals, of course. Like if you don't have those in those two instruments, then it won't feel glam at all. Those are the main show-off instruments, right? Now when it comes to the vocals, Jack Russell is one of the best singers of that era. Like, his vocals are solid, his technique is incredible, the timbre is very pleasing to the ear, he sings clearly so you understand what he's saying, he believes in what he's saying, so he has emotion and a personality to what he's saying, and he has a high range, not as high as some of his competition, but it's pretty high. And I don't know if I said it before, but he's high energy when he sings, like very high energy, and that's what you require for this kind of music. So his vocals are definitely one of the show-off parts of the whole album. When it comes to the guitar solos, that guitarist, I said it before, I'll say it again, he's underrated. He is underrated. He's incredibly talented. He has also the blues in him. Like, he uses a lot of blues licks here and there, and he shreds only when it's needed, in a very tasty way. He doesn't shred just to show off. And the solos overall are very fitting, so that's good. And lastly, the highlights. The highlight reel, we have Lady Red Light. It's one of my favorites. It has the riff that sounds a little bit like Vixen. Like Vixen would write a riff like that. And it also has the synthesizer solo, followed by one of the best. The Camera Died. Let's finish it. Save Your Love is the only ballad on the album. It's beautiful, and the lyrics paint the picture so clearly in your mind that it makes you wonder and maybe even put yourself in his or her shoes, whoever you are. So I love those kind of lyrics that put a movie in your head. And lastly, we have Never Change Heart, which starts kind of slow, but it builds up and it's not too long, and the chorus is one of the most unique ones in the whole album. So this one really stands out on the chorus especially. So conclusion, if you're looking for a serious 80s hard rock band with a little bit of blues, with a little bit of a party spirit, and with just a very talented and solid band with great songs that are fun to listen to, this band and this album are right there. That's it. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button so that you don't miss any of my alerts, and click on the link below so that you put your email and your name to enter the giveaway for a free Rebel Discord shirt when it comes out, you know, when this whole corona thing is over. So lastly, awake the rebel within.